play? I'll be live? I don't know. Are we live? Yo. I think I'm live. I have not streamed like this on YouTube. I mean, this kind of setup. I usually just like stream from my phone. Oh, what's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? I know there's like a small delay. What's up? So I'm kind of multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube at once, but I mean to only stream on YouTube. I'm not good at this. Oh, yes, you see me? Oh, what's up, dudes? Hey, what's up? It's good to see you guys, man. Whew, man, it has been a while since I've done a stream. I just figured, I should just catch up with you guys. It's been a while since I've done this. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing well? Man, yo, this has been a really long journey, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot believe that we're at where we're at, man. Dev's life in the beginning from 4 years ago to where we're at today is crazy to think about. We got a lot of people in here too. Nice. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. Yo, I was looking at places in Dallas, Texas. Maybe looking at places to live in after winter because I want to experience the winter here in the East Coast, which I heard is kind of crazy. But I was looking at places like the Glass House and everything in Dallas. It's so nice, man. I've always wanted to experience living in a high rise, and because in Dallas, Texas, there's no like state income tax, I'll get like an extra $800 a month, which is kind of crazy. So, like I can kind of afford a high rise now. I don't know. Does anyone live in a high rise? How is it up there? All right, the chat's going crazy. I need to catch up on this. But yeah, I'm thinking of looking at Dallas. All right. So what's up, everyone? So this is my office, right, where I do all my videos, right? That's my computer that I use strictly for coding. This computer you see me on right now, this is the computer I use for editing videos because it's a PC. It's much stronger than a Mac. This is what I use for editing videos. This is what I use for playing games. I play Call of Duty and Valorant with my homie Chow Codes, right? So we're doing that. And yes, I'm gaming again. But when I tell people to not game, by the way, okay? When I tell people to not game, I say, if you're trying to be a developer and make it an industry, you need to lessen your gaming and go all out and code. But yo, I'm pretty deep in the industry now. I want to go deeper, of course. But, I feel like it's okay for me to game now. I don't need to study code as much as I used to. So don't judge me on that. Yo, we got D Thompson. We got Thompson in the house. What's up, bro? I stayed up past my bedtime just so I could see this. You're in the East Coast with me, right? It's like 9 o'clock for me right now. Unless you're not even in the US. Yeah. All right. So there's a lot of messages and I'm sure I missed a lot. So if you can, please ask your question again. Please ask your question again. So I'm just going to greet everyone on here. I don't know. There's so many names, man. We got AJ, Rilla, Harry, Dr. Doom, Cheyenne, David, Ultimate Warrior. What's the legit name? Jonathan Batista. Oh, are you Filipino? Yeah, we got a lot of people on here. We got Andy Wong. We got all these people in here, man. But yeah, so Henry, what's up, Henry? Oh, Henry, what's up, dude? Living a dad's life. Yeah, definitely, man. So I'm going to answer questions, right? So I want people to know my plans real quick. Okay. I don't know if this video will be up, so make sure you answer the question. I don't know if I'll keep this video on here, but I want to let you know my plans. I'm still doing contract work for my previous employer, right? I'm still doing contract work on the side, coding, and then my new job, I'm going to be doing that as well, right? So that's kind of so I'm going to be working full time at my new job, but this new job does not start till January. This does not start till January because there's a lot for me to prepare in November, in December. Not to mention there's 2 weeks off in December when we because of Christmas and stuff. And then in January, mid-January, I go all out in this new company, the new job that I have. And you won't know what that is, but that's all I'm going to tell you right now. So I don't really officially start until January 15th, right? So, but this contract job that I have, I'm still going to be doing this. I'm building contract stuff. And I don't know, I might use what I'm doing right now, this contract work, which is making really good money, right, to build it into a web development company. So I'm hiring 3 developers, maybe. Most likely, I'm going to hire 1 developer right now, and I want to grow into 3. Hopefully, I can hire 3 developers depending on how much they cost. And I'm going to hire someone else to help me do sales, and I need to hire an assistant. So I'm doing all these things, and all the income I'm making from my web development company is literally going to that. I'm not touching it. The salary I'm getting from my new job that starts in January, I'll tell you this, it pays way more than enough for me to survive and take care of my family. That's all I'm going to say right now, right? So And even my YouTube income, that's all going to develop a brand. Like, check out this hoodie, right? All of that is literally going to develop a brand. So I have 2 companies I'm building, and I'm having a full-time job, right? Or I'm having a new job. So I'm doing a lot of things at once. So that's what I'm doing. But my plan is to really build a really big, not big, but a really good web development company. And it's scary. And it's funny because when I started when I started developing Branded, which is not a clothing company, it's a desk accessory company. But when I started developing Branded, like I got so addicted to that. Now building new businesses is just more addicting to me. So like I'm thinking of even more apps that I'm building. So with these new developers that I'm hiring for my company, I'm also going to be building a mentoring app where aspiring developers all around the world can find a mentor. Right? I don't know how that would make any money. The goal is not to make money, but at least to make enough money where it can keep the website going and all that. So a lot of stuff, man. What else? Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I'm doing. And my end goal, just so you know, my end goal with all these businesses I'm building, my absolute end goal is that I want to create my own coding bootcamp. Mainly targeting front-end developers, and you'll see why in my next video. But this coding bootcamp I'm going to create, my goal is to make it so that people do not have to pay for it. I will pay the teachers for my own money, right? With my own money, I'll pay the teachers. My goal is to have a bootcamp, maybe in Vegas when I move back there, like 3 years from now, and have people learn to code professionally for free. And the main goal is to help people get jobs, right? And I'm not gonna do anything like the other companies where they take like 20% of your paycheck for the next 3 years. No, this is all free. This is to give more back to the community. So that is my end goal, and it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of that's why I'm hiring people, because I can't do it on my own. That is the end goal for all of that, right? My job that I'll be doing, I'll start in January. It is my dream job. It literally is. I can't believe this job even exists. When this company reached out to me, when I tweeted that I quit my job, they reached out to me, interviewed me. 4 weeks later, got hired. I will be able to teach code. And that is why, actually, in January, my goal is to actually start creating tutorial videos. Like, I'm going to start creating tutorials. So that's the other thing. Anything else? Am I supposed to talk about? I don't know. I think I'm supposed. Oh, and I already mentioned my new company. Oh yeah, my new company, my new job. Where is that at? The new company that I'll be working at. Where is it? It's in Silicon Valley. It is rated as one of the top 30 or 40 companies to work for in tech. Fortunately, right? So I'm really excited about that too. So anyway, I want to make sure I get to that right off the bat for the people who just joined the stream. But let's go into the chat real quick, man. Rabbit says, finally caught the live stream. I appreciate it, bro. We got people from Fort Worth. We got people from Virginia. I'm in Virginia too, bro. But very southern Virginia. Like, I'm in the South. Let's see. Okay, that's a lot of messages. Whoa, I literally just lost track where I'm at. And I did get a top chat that I missed, huh? I'm so sorry. Where's that top chat from? I don't know how to use this. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to use this, guys. I'm so bad at this. Where do I go? Anyway, all right. So let's see. Greens for Philippines. Thanks, Fritz. AJ, do you have any tips on how to start a YouTube channel? Maybe make a video. I'm not gonna make a video on how to start a YouTube channel. That's just not my thing. The way you start a YouTube channel is you just start. Literally, I think people think too much. Like, they think you need to have that background. You need to have like this expensive, like, you can't see it, lighting over there, right? You don't need any of that to start a channel. You just need to take your phone. Like, I started my first 50 videos on YouTube are off my iPhone. Literally off of my iPhone. So you don't need to have the greatest stuff. You just have to take your phone out, right? Check out my new iPhone, by the way. But you just need to take your phone out, literally, and film yourself and upload. That is it. That's all you gotta do. Do that for the first 100 videos. Then go from there. That's it. Because your first few videos will always be horrible compared to what you'll do later down the line. Let's see. People ask me what I'm using for my front end. Okay. So for the stuff I'm building, for the basic landing pages, I'm not using React. It's overkill. There's no point. So I'm using basic things like regular HTML, CSS, Materialize, and JavaScript, right? I'm not a backend developer, but honestly, I feel like I don't need to learn backend. And for the things I'm building for these companies, they don't need a backend developer because I'm just using third-party apps to handle the backend. So I'm kind of cheating my way around that. So good question, man. Let's see. Someone else asking, first of all, I want to say thank you. Okay, thanks. Made me realize I should pursue web development. All right, appreciate it, bro. Trevor, zombies. Yeah, dude, Call of Duty is addicting. I think I'm level 45 now. And, like, it is so fun. Like, Child Codes and I will play until like all right, you can't get mad at me, all right? 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. So there's a reason why my last video was recorded at 3:30 a.m. Blame it on him. Go to his freaking social media and blame it on him, man. Yeah, child is up. Part-time gamer? Nah, not part-time gamer. Full-time gamer, bro. I get my 88 hours a day in. I'll tell you that. Just kidding, I don't. I don't. Believe me. Nathaniel, want to play Cold War? Yeah, bro. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'm down. Did you get to PlayStation 5? No, I'm not a console player, man. I still have my Xbox, whatever. What was the last one? 360? No, Xbox One something. One S, I think. And I just play NBA 2K21. That's the only game I'm playing console. When I'm on my bed late at night. I always play one My Career game every night before I knock out. So, have you ever heard of Bootcamp? Yeah, they actually wanted me to teach classes in California and Vegas, but I think they're only going to pay me like $1,500. Like, it's not worth it for all that time. Where's your new job at? My new job is in Silicon Valley, but it will be full-time remote, so I can literally work from anywhere in the world. So I'm going to stay here in Virginia for the time being. Hakeem said, so before you got your first interview job, what did your resume consist of? All right. So I think there's something people need to understand is that when you interview for your first developer job, your resume is cool, like have the basic things on there, but people don't care about your resume when you're interviewing for a junior position. What they care about is your portfolio, if you have any GitHub links, and like maybe have you done anything to contribute to the community as a dev, help answer questions on Stack Overflow, right? Did you commute to an open source project on maybe GitHub as a developer of no experience? If you're able to do that and show them you did that, you got the job. So you need to show them, like, other than your resume, why they need to hire. Your job when you're interviewing at these companies as a junior dev is that you need to be able to sell it yourself. You need to learn how to sell yourself. Like for me, I really depended on showing my passion and how I'm committed to this and everything. So, yeah. Let's see. Yo, what's up, David Rilla? Thanks for the shout out, man. Matthew S. What's up? So this one person said I live in a developing country and I start learning programming with the method of your vid. Okay. Can I learn programming then start my career freelancing? I'm 17 years old. Now, if you live outside the country, I don't know how code works outside of the country. Like maybe in the UK or Canada, yeah. But other than that, like I don't know how what you need to get a job outside these countries. So you do need to research. Some countries like India, from what I've heard from literally the thousands of messages I received from so many people, say that you need a degree in India. But then some people say the same thing about here in the US. People are saying the same thing about the Philippines. And like maybe that's true, but there is a way around it. You just have to really convince them why. You have to do something out of the box. Be unordinary. Don't be ordinary like everyone else, but really stand out. But don't be annoying. Don't like message the CEOs of these companies nonstop. People message me nonstop, and like literally sometimes I'll just mute them or block them because this just get annoying sometimes. But in a developing country, I think, you know what, just take your time, learn, be good at building things, and then you could eventually get clients. I know people in the Philippines, like to live well in the Philippines, I think you need to make like $500 a month. I know people in the Philippines who get hired to do contract work, and people will pay them like how much? $2,000 in a month. Like, I mean, but they're also really good developers, of course. But that's a lot of money for the Philippines. That's like rich status in the Philippines. You know what I mean? So there's a way. Yes, I'm Filipino, Fritz. Oh, and please don't spam. Like, for example, this person with the A_, he's literally spamming his question nonstop. Like, that's annoying. And I really regret answering that question now because, yeah, you shouldn't do that. That's not right to everyone watching. That's not right. Okay. I'm 18, same situation as yours, though. Wait, what are you talking? Oh, he's in India. Okay, so have you any tips? Oh, people asking the same questions. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, like, catching up. Someone said contracts in a job isn't that stressful. No, it's not, because I genuinely believe that I'm really good at what I do, right? And I wouldn't do that if I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? So my job is in the West Coast, but it's also after hours. So when I'm actually doing my new job, that's after hours of my current job. And then actually I might hire someone to help me with the current like contract work I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing, so they can help me. So I wouldn't do it if I can't handle both. That's crazy. Trevor, don't want to interrupt you, but your setup is sick. I love it. I appreciate it, Trevor. Thanks, man. Thank you, sir. Is there a new job contracting too? I'm going to start working remotely January, and it's my first time being independent contractor. There are opportunities out there, but you have to find them. I literally called Coding Phase last night, and I'm like, dude, I'm about to hire a developer. Like, how do you know who to hire and stuff? Or ask some questions like, how do you find clients out there? Because I know what to do, but maybe he knows something different. But he already told me what I know. It's just just have to contact people. You have to cold call and DM a lot of people. Far too new work for me in sales. I appreciate it. Once your companies get big enough, would you look into data analyst scientist? No, I won't. I don't know why I would look into it. Maybe, I don't know. But once when my companies get big enough, like, I just want to keep building more stuff, build more companies, invest in more things, right? That's my goal. Let's see what else. What's your vision for your company, Chris? I think I answered that already. Provide value is key. Yep, that's true. Thoughts on data entry? I can still learn code as data entry. Yeah, I mean, I did the same thing technically while learning code during work. I don't do that. I must think it's good. Christian for president? No, bro, I will never be. Heck no, man. In this country, people who make so many lies about you, whether you're Democrat or Republican, like, I don't want to get part of that. Heck no. Vegas dev here. Nice, AJ. Yeah, Vegas is nice. The only thing I hate about Las Vegas is that the internet sucks for gaming, man. The internet literally sucks when it comes to gaming. I hate that so much. Let's see. All right. Sorry, I just lost my chat. What happened? Okay, cool. Okay. Got another $5. Great content, Chas. What laptop do you wish you had when you first started learning code, and why? Any laptop. Now, I use the 13-inch laptop, Lenovo, dirt cheap laptop, 13-inch when I learned code. I wish I had a bigger laptop, like 15-inch. But now think about it, any laptop works as long as you have an external monitor to help you code, because coding on one small screen, and when you're learning for the first time, like using a tutorial or trying to research something in Stack Overflow, it's nice to have two monitors, one monitor on your left and then your text editor right in front of you on your laptop. Hey, I appreciate the dono, man. You guys are awesome, man. I really do appreciate the donos. You guys are awesome, man. Ricky Dab, that's my dad. Why is my dad watching me live? All right. Let's see what else. I don't want to miss anything. All right. So before you go to someone already answered that. Yeah, I am doing a free boot camp, but that's like 3 or 4 years down the line if my companies blow up the way I hope they do. That is ultimately my goal. Like, my goal, yes, to make good money, but like, when you make so much money, like, money doesn't really mean as much as it used to. You know, like, it means a lot, but like, money won't make you happy. For me, what brings me happiness is doing what I love and making an impact in people's lives. And that's what brings me so much joy. Like, I'm growing these companies and then having my own boot camp that people can attend for free. Of course, it's limited because the teachers can only teach so many people, but like, that's a dream. That's what the fact, if I'm able to do that, that'll make me so happy. You guys have no idea. Richard, best of luck in your endeavors. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. So Cool says, I always have this vision to have my own web dev development company, but targeting people with disabilities. Oh, that's nice of you, man. For sure. Okay, so for me personally, this is why, like, I'm trying to hire people who are in the Philippines. Like, I can hire someone here, a junior dev, pay him like, I don't know, X amount of money, whatever a junior dev costs here. But honestly, if I can hire one junior dev here, but then I can hire 3 or 4 devs in the Philippines, you have to imagine the lives I'll be impacting. Because in the Philippines, the kids live with their parents, like, sometimes almost their whole life, if not their whole life. So if I'm able to hire one person in the Philippines and pay them better salary than what they could even receive in the Philippines, like, their whole life and their family's life was changed. Like, I know what it means. Like, I received a job offer that's changing my life, right? That is and has changed my life already and will. And if I could do that for other people who I can help even give even that much more impact in the Philippines, like I'd rather do that. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing that. Someone's asking if you have to be good at math to code. Nope. Mahad says, honestly, there are a lot of jobs out there. Don't give up and provide more value. The little things matter the most. That's very true, my dude. It's very true. I'm an underpaid firefighter from Houston. I can't wait to start my career in web dev. You're an underpaid firefighter? I thought firefighters get paid well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, it does suck because I really feel like the people who, a lot of people who serve the public are underappreciated like crazy. So sometimes you have to do what's best for yourself. And my dream was actually to be in the Marines, do 20 years, but they wouldn't accept me because of medical reasons. and then to be an officer for 20 years, but then they wouldn't accept me because of my interesting past. But when I think about it now, I'm kind of glad and lucky to get in there because I have friends who died in the military and friends who've been shot at in the police, and I don't want to ever face that, man. So I got lucky. I got very lucky. All right, so I lost where I was in chat, but that's totally fine. So I'm gonna just keep going down. Man, we got 190 people in here. You guys are awesome. You know what? Hey, for all of you guys in here right now, man, if you guys could give me one favor, all right? If you can just like leave a like on this video, if you can, like, please, that would help me so much. You don't ever have to buy my products. You don't have to buy that sick leather desk pad back there. You don't have to buy my hoodies. Just leave a like. That would mean the world to me, please, because it helps the algorithm. Okay, AJ, do you think it's a good idea to give up a junior dev position for a contract to hire? It depends. Honestly, it really does depend. Honestly, Dark Classic Gamer, I'm moving to Washington soon. About to start learning code. What do you think of the job market in Washington? It's really good. It's really good. The job market, because that's the tech bubble, right? So in Washington, tech bubble. Where else? Los Angeles, Silicon Valley, which is where my June job is at. New York, potentially Nashville, right? There's a ton of jobs in Nashville, and where else? I don't know where else, but like there's that's a good spot to get to. Yeah, you could do it, man. Good luck. All right, hugs from Brazil. Thanks, KMDD. Let's see, Chris. Do you really believe that a regular person with a regular brain can learn how to code in 3 to 6 months and get a job? If my dad's still in here, guys, when I was born, okay, check this out. I was smaller than this box. So my dad's still as big as his hand. Maybe I was this size. When I was born, I was this size, all right? Focus on my face. Yeah, when I was born, I was this size. Think about it. And I was supposed to die because I was born in 6 months rather than 9 months. And because of that, my brain, it developed much more slowly. So I was literally in special ed from when I went to school until my freshman year in high school. Actually, I was supposed to be in it longer, but my stepdad said, no, don't let Chris be in special ed no more. I didn't know my mom told me that recently. So that's why I was in special ed. But my brain, it developed slowly. So that's the reason it takes me much longer to learn new things, literally because of that. So whenever I say if I can do it and you guys can do it too, I really mean it, because a lot of people in my family know Tagalog, right? The language is spoken in the Philippines. But they didn't teach me Tagalog because they were afraid that if I learned Tagalog, I'll be bad at speaking English. Little did they know I'm really bad at speaking English still. I failed all my English classes. But, I mean, so my brain is just that much more slow. When I say it takes me a long time to learn code, I mean it. And it's not because I'm stupid. It's because my brain just works that way, unfortunately. So if I can do it, which is not, I don't have a regular brain, man. I have a below average brain. Like, even when I went to join the military and I took the ASVAB test, dude, you know what I qualified for? Truck driver, cook, like radio operator, like the bottom of the barrel of the Marines, man. That's all I qualified for in jobs I can do, right? Even though I studied my butt off for it. So I'm not smart. So if I can do it, like I'm saying, man, you guys could too. Oh, what's up, Fatur? I'm actually streaming on YouTube right now, bro. All right. Anyway, just to be a little honest over there. So again, if I can do it, you can do it too, guys. All right, let's see. Would you ever consider mentoring others? I'm mentoring 3 people right now. Yeah, for I'm not talking to like no one, bro. Like, yeah, there's like 200 people on YouTube watching, and then only 2 people watching on Twitch. But yeah, so what was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, would you consider mentoring others? I'm mentoring 3 people right now, and I think that's literally like my max, to be honest. Like, I'm mentoring 2 friends that I've known since when I was like 21. They're 2 girls. They're both married. One of them has 3 children. I'm trying to help them get in the industry. And then another person I'm mentoring as well that's out of the country, and he just got a job. So like, there's only like X amount of people I can do while doing my 2 businesses, and eventually going to work another job, and then doing YouTube. Like, that's a lot of work. So I can only do too much. So unfortunately, I can't mentor any more people right now. Can I start learning React or AngularJS after completing vanilla? Go for React. React's more popular than Angular. I mean, there's more demand for React developers than Angular, just to be honest. And you know, interesting fact. So please tell me if I'm wrong, true, like if I'm lying or not. All right, if it's true or not. But the pay for developers, when I researched this 5 years ago, who gets paid more? Do you know what it said on Google? It said that back-end developers get paid more than front-end developers, right? But I did that research the other day because I'm doing a new video called "The Rise of the Front-End Developer," coming out soon in a movie near you. But now front-end developers get paid more than back-end developers. Of course, it depends on what you do. If you do DevOps, you get paid more than anyone else, right? But front-end development, it's going up. The demand is up there, man, for front-end developers. So I really recommend that you guys, I mean, go front-end, and React is the way to go, right? Like, I'll tell you this. My first job paid me $45K a year, and I felt like that was a lot at the time. But I have, let's just say I'm more than triple that, right? More than triple that. Maybe it's a lot more, maybe it's not. But I mean, that's all I'll say right now. But it's because I'm a front-end developer, literally it. So you guys can do it. Front-end development's the way to go. But if you like back-end, do it. I just hate working with data. I'm a front-end guy. Vegas got Google Fiber in some areas, though. Really? That's one of the reasons I literally will not go back to Vegas. Like, I want to, but I might not. That's because I can't play Valorant. I can't play Call of Duty in my parents' house. So if I do move back to Vegas, I'm going to find a place that has good internet. I don't care how much the apartment costs or the house, and I will live there. Like, I need good internet. I need good internet. Internet in Vegas is expensive, though. Overpriced like crazy. How about the new M1 Mac with Apple Silicon? I don't know much about that. Any computer works. You do not, dudes. MacBooks are overpriced. The only reason I have that MacBook is because my last company gave it to me. I will not buy another MacBook. If that dies, I'm sticking to PC. Unless my company, you know, will probably give me MacBook too. So, but yeah. I like Macs. I really do. Like, that's why I have the new iPhone. I like Apple in general, but it's overpriced. Excuse me. Let's see. Hey, I loved your stuff, and I even started coding on Udemy, and then COVID hit and wife lost job, so I did. You had to join the army to pay bills. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hey, but if you're in the army, bro, like, thanks for serving our country, man. That's not an easy job. Literally giving up your life, like, that's not easy. And I have friends who do it. Like, it's tough. Tough as heck. Is it front end now? Yes, sir. I'm here to pad your Twitch numbers. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So let's get back to this. Again, if you guys can, if just every single one of you can just leave a like in this video, it will help me a ton. It will help me a ton. Please, just to get this out. I mean, honestly, no one watches live streams like this, but it's just nice to have likes. Although I do get a lot of dislikes from like the same people. All right, let's see what else. Hey, Chris, shouldn't you yourself look to investing in real estate to grow your earnings? Actually, yeah, that is. So I'm in debt right now. I just bought a car, so it cost me like, I don't know, $30K. And so my goal, all right, is to pay that off within the next 6 months. That's with my other debt, like my credit cards and all that, right? So I want to pay off all of my debt within the next 6 months. And after that, right, build my credit like crazy, and then buy a house, and then, yeah, make money from real estate. That is the goal. But I'm not in a rush to do that because I have more fun building businesses and coding than making videos in real estate. But that's a good point, though. Let's see. Any other questions? There's a lot of questions. Holy, how am I going to keep up with this? All right. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know right now. The new mini iPhone's legit, I guess. I don't really look in that technology like I used to. Like, because I have everything that I want. So I don't like. I only bought this because my iPhone 10 was like, it was slowing down like crazy. So I mean, and the battery wasn't lasting as long. So I just want a phone that has good battery life. The iPhone 10 I was charging like twice a day. This phone I charge just every night. That's it. Not overnight on my bed in my room, but I charge here like next to my laptop. I mean my computer. I mean, so that was nice for me. What OS you use for your PC? I think I use the latest one. But let's be honest, like I don't really update my PC. My oh, sorry, I thought you meant my Mac. What OS? How do I find that out? I'm not good at this. I am using, I think Windows. I have no idea. Windows 10 Pro. That's what I'm using. Oh, wait, I missed another message. Oh, Mark, what advice would you give to aspiring game dev? Oh, to an aspiring game dev. I gotta mute this. Someone's spamming again. Okay. What advice would I give aspiring game dev? That's a good question, man. So to aspiring game dev, it's a tough industry, man. I know people who. So it depends on the company. Like the developers who used to be professional gamers that work for Riot, they love working for Riot, but it's because Riot actually respects like work-life balance. But if you like work for the company, for example, like that made. What's that popular game? The most popular game in the world? I don't even know what it's called anymore. But some game companies overwork you like crazy, bro. So, like, hey, game devs can pay well, but man, like, a lot of people get burned out from that. So, but if that's really what you want to do, go for it, bro. Thanks for the dono too. I appreciate it. Bootcamp or no bootcamp? Good question, man. No bootcamp. Personally. Right, because I think it's overpriced, but I have nothing against people who take boot camp. The reason I have nothing against people who actually take boot camp is because, like, I personally, I can't study on my own. Let's be honest, okay? I'll be honest with you guys right now. Yes, I learned code through Treehouse, but honestly, if I didn't get a job in 6 months, it would have been hard for me to keep going. To be honest, because I hate school. I dropped out of college. I don't even know how I graduated high school because I suck at studying. And like to commit myself to studying, I can't focus. It's hard. But the reason I was able to continue getting better as a developer is because of my job. I got hired in 3 months and I kept learning on the job. Sorry, man, my allergies are getting to me now. But if you could afford bootcamp and you can't see, like if you can't focus on studying code on your own as a self-taught developer, then go to bootcamp. There's nothing wrong with that. That's totally fine. Like bootcamps, they only cost like I think $16,000, but when you get a job, you can pay that off. So it's not bad. Thanks for contributing to the community. Appreciate it, AJ. Oh, my AC's on. That's why my nose is like going crazy. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is brown. Hence my brown leather desk pad. Available on developerbrand.com. Anyway, let's see. What's your favorite? Oh, he asked that again. Okay. Is it possible to become a data analyst with no college? I think it is. Honestly, I really think it is possible, but it's hard. But you know what the thing is too? Like people told me it's hard to get into machine learning, but I have friends who are self-taught that got into machine learning. It is hard, but you have to work your butt off. Like Udacity, I bought the Udacity program. I bought the Udacity cybersecurity course too. But like that's not enough. You have to build things after you buy those courses, right? So you have to go beyond like what you thought you should do to get those jobs. But you can do it. You get to skip 4 years of college, 6 years of college to do it. So why won't you, right? If you look at it that way. Damn, there's a lot of messages. I cannot keep up with all of this. Holy crap. There are a lot of messages on here, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a lot of messages in here. Holy. I thought there weren't that much. Okay, I'm trying to keep up. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. All right. I'm just going to scroll down to a random question. What tools do you use at your job or what tech stack do you use? Marin Stack for complicated stuff. But front end, all I use is HTML, CSS, Materialize, SAS and JavaScript, right? That's all I use for the basic stuff. But from really complicated stuff, React. So I'm hiring React developers right now. And then I'm gonna pay for them to take like Marin Stack courses to learn Node.js and whatever you need to learn, you know. Are you getting settled in Bristol? How do you know I'm in Bristol? Holy crap. Well, this I am, man. Very much so. How the heck do you know that? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, probably because my post on Instagram. I was at the Bristol Hotel for a while, like for a week. But I'm thinking of moving to Virginia Beach. They got like it's really safe. It's actually Virginia Beach is one of the top 10 safest places in the country. Very cheap to live there, aside from the loud jet planes that fly over. And there's a lot of Asians there. Where I live right now, literally, I have not seen one Asian since I've moved here, which was like 3 or 4 months ago. Actually, I saw one today at freaking Office Depot, which is very random. It's so funny. That's so rare. I was walking to Office Depot, right? This other Asian was walking out, and we were walking, staring at each other like, what the heck? There's another Asian in here. Oh, my gosh. So, oh, man, that was so interesting. But, like, I'm looking at Virginia Beach because there's more Asians there, and I just feel like, you know, it's just, you know. And there's, like, actual Asian food or Filipino food I can eat. Let's see. Developers work a crap ton of hours not unheard of to work 100-hour weeks during crunch time. It's expected. The most I've worked was an 80-hour week, right? Like I've never done 100 hours. If someone's gonna make me work that long, I'm quitting. I will never let someone make me work like over 60 hours now. Like it's understandable why some weeks you need to put in like 60 hours, maybe a little bit more. But if that's gonna be a consistent basis, I will not let someone do that to me. I'm quitting. Like I'm gonna give my 2 weeks notice, tell them I will not work more than 50 or 60 hours, because like I mean for me. Like my job as a developer isn't my all and be all. Like I have my side businesses now. I have YouTube, which pays well now, right? So it's like because I made other ways to make money, like I have options now. So like that's cool, but if they're gonna do that to me, I'm not gonna remain there for a long time. And I think that's I think that is the goal for every developer. Is that I'm not saying you need to build other businesses to make money. I mean, I think everyone should, to be honest. Just let's be frank. But to be honest, at least get so good at coding to the point that you can get a job anywhere. Build your portfolio, work on it consistently for the next couple of years, so that if you're not happy with somewhere, you can get a job. Build your network, especially. Like the fact that I got laid off from Entrepreneur, got 2 job offers in 2 weeks, literally because of Twitter. And then when I quit my last job, literally 10 companies reached out saying, they want to interview me. Big startups, people literally want to interview me just because of my personality and my story, not because of my skill, right? And I networked. And so like, and I'm not the best developer out there, but I think that's the goal for everyone to have in their life, is that don't let one freaking company determine your happiness. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. Do you have Rona? No, I don't have Rona. Dudes, like, all right, do you see that pad right there? That floor pad? I only bought 1 set, but I need to buy like 5 more. That's for my home gym. So I have like barbells. This end of this week or next week, I'm gonna buy a squat rack. The squat rack where you can even do like bench press. And I need to buy a bench. I'm having my own gym. I never leave my house. Like I'm an introvert, bros. Like I can be extroverted like how I am now, but I don't need to like hang out with a lot of people to be happy. You know what I mean? So I am never getting Rona. I hope not. I really hope not, man. But if the president got Rona, then anyone could get Rona, huh? Bootcamp's less expensive for 4-year degree? Yep. But a lot of people who need to do bootcamp couldn't afford bootcamp. So that's the problem too, right? So, yeah. Let's see. I lost my pages again. Okay. Dang, this is fun. Allergies. So the allergies here in the South are really bad from what I've learned. To the point, where is it? I don't have it on me, but I've never had asthma in my life, right? I've never had asthma in my life, but I got asthma now. I have asthma now. And my doctor said, yeah, it's literally because you're just not accustomed to this. And after when I moved all my things into this house, I can barely breathe. It was 3 a.m. I was like dying. I called my uncle who's like works in the hospital. I'm like, I'm wheezing. I can barely breathe. Should I just go to sleep and sleep it off? He said, no. Go to hospital. Went to hospital and they said, yep, you have asthma. And so now I have an inhaler and everything. So yeah. Let's see. How would you job search as a self-taught developer? Indeed.com, Craigslist, and apply it to every job. And now that honestly guys, there's so many remote jobs now. Like it's crazy. 2 years ago, even a year ago, all I knew was if I need to get a good job, California is where you got to be. But then the reason you get paid well in California, all right, listen to this. This is interesting. The reason that you get paid well in California is because freaking California is so expensive. You have to sell your leg, liver, and your eyes just to freaking survive there. But now everything's remote. I live in Virginia where cost of living, like my house is really cheap. Like this house would cost like only like $700 a month, right? Or $1,000 or whatever. But I'm getting freaking California salary because I can work remote, right? So like it's crazy. Even when I moved here, the contract work, it's California salary. So it's nice. How important are technical interviews? They're very important to determine your pay. That is a fact. Wow, there's a lot of messages. I just lost track. Holy crap. You guys are leaving me a lot of comments right now. Thank you. Again, if you guys could, bros, I'd appreciate if you could leave a like. That'd be much appreciated. I really lost track of where I was at. There's so many messages rolling in. Remote call. You're in Virginia Beach. Is that's why you said there's a lot of Filipinos there? How much knowledge do you actually need to become a junior dev? Or in other words, what do they expect you to know? Okay. The junior developers I'm going to hire, I don't expect them to know much. Like, I literally don't expect them to know much at all. Right? what I'm looking for is number one, like, would I even want to hang out with this guy after work? Would I like to, could I actually talk to this person about things outside of work, right? When we're done with our projects? Because if not, then I probably won't work well with that person, right? I'm looking for someone that I can work well with, someone who's passionate, who's willing to learn and bust their ass off to become a developer. And the thing is too, the people I'm hiring in the Philippines, like, check this out. My goal is to make them so good at code that they can leave me and get paid even at a better company. Because, like, what if my companies don't work out? Like, I want to make sure that they're set, that they have professional experience, and they get so good that no company could reject them in the Philippines. Oh, you worked for a U.S. company, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Is React big in California? React's big in the whole world, dude. Best place to find good open source code? Google. All right, so let's see. Man, you guys are awesome, though. I honestly, I really appreciate you guys, like, joining me on the stream, right? It's just so cool to talk to people. Honestly, like, I'm flying my brother down from California. He's going to live here with me because it gets so lonely here sometimes. Like, I don't mind not being around people, but I'm so far from all my family members in California, like, so far from them. So my brother will be here, and I need a workout buddy. So that's why I'm going out on my home gym too, so now we can work out. And I was thinking maybe I'll hire him too. I don't know. We'll see. But he is majoring in computer science in college right now. So I wonder why. Let's see. Rilla says he's doing the Burn Stack. I'd be interested in working with you, brother. I'll message you on LinkedIn. For sure, man. How would you use job searches? I already answered that. Oh, I found where I was before. Okay. All right, I'm just going to scroll down because there's just so many questions. Sorry, guys. Chris, may I ask you nationality? I am Filipino. I'm Filipino, but I think I have a little bit of Chinese blood and Spanish blood in me because the Spanish invaded the Philippines for a while, and they ingested the genes into a lot of Filipinas. So I'm assuming I have some Spanish blood in me. How would you job search? I already answered that. Dang, I answered a lot of these questions already. Let's see. What else? Wow, there's a lot of comments here. Okay, another one. If you guys can, please, like, don't ask. Oh man, my contact just came off. Oh shoot, it literally just came off. No. Wait, you guys cannot see this. Okay, this is just awkward. All right, hold on. All right, I think it's on. Oh, it burns. It burns. My contact is burning. Okay. We're good. Holy crap, that hurts. Oh. Anyway. Dang. I did say ingested, did I? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. Love you, bro. Hope you see this. Thanks, Rogelio. I appreciate it, man. What is up, Dr. Real Estate? Oh, wait, is Thompson still in here? What? Really? Wait, I thought I just saw him post something. D Thompson Dev. Oh no, my contact's coming off again. You guys need to check out D Thompson Dev though. You guys need to check him out on his YouTube channel. I'm clicking his name. And Twitter, freaking major, huge following on Twitter. I have a small following. The only time my Twitter like freaking grows, it's just so sad, is when I quit a job or get laid off. Every time that happens, my Twitter grows by like 3,000 followers. Like, why do I have to go through a life-changing moment for people to follow me, man? So you know what? If you can, please follow me on Twitter. Real Chris Sean. I'd appreciate it. Bulgarian Daniel says, how many hours do you think someone who's first learning code should do a week? As much as you can. I don't time your hours. Just learn and then stop learning and then, like, be consistent. That's it. But make a minimum of 1 to 2 hours a day. Even if that means just a little bit less sleep. To be honest, like, if you're busy, like you probably are, you have to make some sacrifice somewhere. Why did you decide to build a developer and a website using Shopify instead of PHP? What are you talking about? Doesn't Shopify use PHP? But it's because it's Shopify. Like, someone told me I'm a fake developer because I'm using Shopify. No, that's not true. A real developer uses any apps, third-party apps, any tools to make your life easier. Like, why would I build a Shopify website, e-commerce website from scratch when I can just pay $30 a month and already have integrations with Instagram, UPS, FedEx? Like, why would I do that? I've done it before, but that took me months. Like, I'm not going to waste my time. That's why you pay for these freaking, applications, because it just makes your life easier. And that's what a real dev does. Like, for example, to track the performance of our servers, what did a company use? They use a company like New Relic to track how well the company was doing. They can build their own system, but why when you don't have to? Oh, I'm about to sneeze. I hate this. You know why? Because I touch my eyes. Whenever I scratch my eyes, like, I start to sneeze. All right. Let's see what else. Why is your family not with me? Don't you miss them? I miss my family. It's because, honestly, guys, life in Vegas is easy. The rent's super cheap. Living with my family, my mom cooking my meals, doing my laundry, and like living with your parents, like living with them again. I just pay all the bills and stuff, but like, I just needed to get out of there because I was so comfortable. I didn't care about making videos anymore. I had to be uncomfortable. And what way for me to do that is to move all the way here. And so I'm very uncomfortable away from everyone. No offense, surrounded by white people. No offense, guys. So, like, literally, I need to tell you this. When I walk into my doctor's office, do you know what happens? It's like as if I didn't take a shower for like a month, right? I walk into the doctor's office, all these people, no offense, but white people stare at me like, where the heck? How did this guy get here? There's no freaking boat nearby. Like, so everywhere I go, when I go to a grocery store, you know what? Someone called me out for wearing slippers. In California, if you wear slippers with socks, they make fun of you. Like, bro, take off the socks. But here, do you know what they do? They tell me, Chris, why are you wearing slippers with no socks? Don't show them your dirty toenails. I'm sorry I have dirty toenails. My dogs don't mind. All right, so it's so different here, man. Good question. Are you still planning to switch careers to cybersecurity? I'm learning cybersecurity for fun. I'm learning cybersecurity for fun. I don't intend to go into it as a career because I'm not going to lie. Cybersecurity does not pay as well as what I earn now. Like, if I was to go into it, I'd make a lot less money. But I'm learning for fun, for my own benefit. D. Thompson Dev says, I love all languages and all frameworks. I will use any tool as long as it is the right tool to solve a problem. Just hang out to show support. Oh, I appreciate it, man. No, it's true. You know, people, no, that's true. Like D. Thompson, like jQuery, people hate on it. I still use it. I love jQuery. It makes life so easy for the basic functions I'm building on my static landing pages. Like, why would I not use like jQuery for the static pages, right? So people can hate, but whatever, man. Let's see. This is the clearest live I've ever seen. Really? Is it really that good quality? You know what? So my new camera right there, the Canon R6, the quality is 3 times better than this camera. But my PC doesn't have a USB type C port, so I can't use it. So I'm going to buy a converter for that. I am dying right now. Let's see. Does the WordPress developer experience help you get a junior job? There are companies that need WordPress developers. To be honest, I freaking hate WordPress with a passion. Like, I hate WordPress. It is so annoying. At a company I worked at, someone told me, Chris, I can build a site in WordPress faster than you can code it. I'm like, maybe. But like, when it comes to the small details you need to be fixed, can you do that? Right? When it comes to making custom changes, can you do that? Like, as quickly as I can? No. Anyway, I shouldn't talk about that right now. Hence why I quit. Okay. Okay. So, can you break down your new job's total compensation? I cannot. I'll tell you this. I don't know if I should talk about it. Yeah. I'll tell you this. I make more than maybe. I don't know how at the big companies, but I make good enough. That's it. I'll tell you this. With YouTube and all my businesses, I make north of 200,000 now. So that's all I'm going to say. With everything. With my job, with my YouTube, and with my web development company, I'll make more than 200. It could be more than 300. It could be less. Or it could be, maybe I'm lying. But that's what I'll share. But I'm telling you this. Code has changed my life significantly and my family's life forever. But I'm not going to tell you exactly what I earn at that company because I never share that income in my current job. I never do that. Like, why would you? Like, no. They gave me such a great opportunity, so I'm not going to do that. All right, let's see. All right. Sorry, I don't want to lose my chat. We got 255 people in here. Dang, you guys are awesome, man. Holy. All right, I'm almost running out of... Yo, I'm about to run out of questions to answer. If there's no more questions, I'm going to end the stream. Like, I don't want dead silence. Okay. Let's see. I think I actually lost a spot too. I did. Why Virginia of all places? I mean, why not? I've been living in the West Coast my entire life. I want to explain. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love the East Coast. Like, I don't want to go back to the West Coast. Or like, I like Nashville too, which is really nice. But I love the East Coast. I like it here where I'm in Virginia. I wanted to check out Virginia Beach. I'll probably rent out an apartment for 6 months. Then after that, I'll probably like maybe check out Florida. Or honestly, I want to live in New York probably for a year when COVID gets better though. COVID's crazy over there. So New York, in one of the high rises where I want to live, and I want to experience living in New York for like 6 months. That is the best part about being freaking single though, dudes. Like, no one can tell me to not buy my dogs. No one can tell me to not buy what I want to buy. No one can tell me where I can live or not. Right? I can live anywhere I want. So as long as I'm single and I'm really happy being single, like I'm happy as hell. I think my problem before, because I've had girlfriends nonstop for like 7 or 8 years. And then I ended my last relationship, which was the first time I've ever ended a relationship. And one thing I learned is that I learned how to make myself happy, and knowing I don't need another person to make me happy. And now that I know how to make myself happy, if I do date someone, like, I don't need them to make me happy, but I would just want to love them and make them happy. Does that make sense? So things have definitely changed for me. So I'm really happy single. I could be single my whole life and I'll be happy. But yeah. Anyway, I know that was random. What is your province? Philippines. My family's from Manila. My allergies are killing me, man. Hold on. I think it's my Dyson fan. Okay. All right. Any more questions, my dudes? There's a lot more. How much knowledge do you... I already answered that, bro. You keep asking the same question. Let's see. I don't know if you missed his feedback on your question. Huh? jQuery still works for Rails. Yeah, I love jQuery. Like, I use it on a daily basis. I really do. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. People who judge that, it's just they think they're better than anyone. I'll tell them, like, it doesn't matter how good you are at code. Like, people use whatever tools they have. Nothing's better than another. You use what's best for you. Like, there's a reason that I use Materialize over Bootstrap. Materialize is a lot lighter weight than Bootstrap, but some people prefer Bootstrap because there's Bootstrap for React as well, right? So, anyway, I applied but didn't get any client. jQuery rocks. Yep. Any more questions? WordPress is awful. Yeah, I was talking to the technical director from my first developer job. I asked him about it, and he was like, Chris, WordPress, a lot of people like it, but it's not secure, right? It's not that good, honestly. So, actually, by the way, guys, if every single one of you watching it, I could leave a comment here on this chat. So, what if I start streaming me studying code? So, like, for example, let's say next week I have an idea of building a website just from Google. As if I have no knowledge. I'll Google everything. How to create a navigation bar, how to create a body. Maybe I'll just copy a template from Google, right? And I'll Google how to CSS certain things. Even though I already know all this from memory, I'm going to act like I don't. Like, who would be interested in seeing that, right? So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. Should I launch my own app without job experience? Yeah? Heck yeah, bro. That alone will help you get a job. That alone will literally help you get a job. Like, literally. I say the word literally a lot, but oh well. Let's see. How much knowledge do you actually need to become a junior dev? I already answered that. Bro, why do you keep asking the same question? Or maybe he missed it. You mentioned having a limited number of students. Are you having enrollments or pre-made videos? What are you talking about, Luis? I'm sorry, man. Couldn't you ask that again? Dev Thompson, YouTube tutorials are worth it. All the money you didn't pay for it. Just remember that your skill set is your ATM. It will produce for you. Invest accordingly. Yup. D Thompson, bro, you're so good with your words. I'm so bad. I use the word very. I use the word literally and everything because my vocabulary is so limited because I did not read. The only books I read was like Harry Potter, freaking Lord of the Rings, all Lord of the Rings books. Was it one of those freaking vampires? Twilight, Narnia books. That's all I read, but no books that would like help me with my vocabulary though. Are you a teacher for bootcamp or something? I cannot say. I'm sorry. Is it possible to continue learning and being in a relationship? Yeah. Well, I'll be honest though. Me learning so much code did mess up a lot of my relationships. That, to be honest, unfortunately. But hey, I mean that's what happens. At what age is it too late to become a developer? I'd say 70 years old. I'd say maybe 70. Like my stepdad said he wants to learn code. And I'm like, he's like, what should I do? I'm like, all right. He doesn't want to pay for a course. I'm like, I could buy him Team Treehouse, but I want him to try to use something else. So I told him just do free code camp, learn for free, and that's it. Man, there's so many questions. This is going to be a long stream. Oh my gosh. Okay, can we learn how to code from you in the future? Yes, that's why I'll do new videos. Oh, yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. Me doing those videos of me streaming like this, learning code. Another app that I'm making, in case you missed this in the beginning, another app that I'm making, which is why I'm hiring developers, is I'm making a mentoring app where people can find mentors. Because honestly, the one thing I needed when learning code or my first 4 years as a dev is I needed a mentor. I didn't have one until like my 4th year, which was someone from Amazon, right? And it helped me so much grow in just those few months I was working with him. And if I had a mentor those last 3 years, I would have elevated my skill drastically compared to where I am now, to be honest. And so I'm creating a website, a platform for aspiring and current developers to find mentors. Of course, it has. I mean, no one's just gonna mentor for free, so you'd have to pay for those mentors, or you know what I mean. I don't know how it would work. I don't know how I would do all of that financially, but all I know is that I want to do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try. It's just like YouTube. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I'm gonna try. Like developer branded coding. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try. So this is something I really want to do, and I'm very passionate about. Are you comfortable to answer political questions? I don't want to talk about political stuff. Nah, not in here, bro. Pfft, no way. You are crazy, man. I'm not answering anything political. You know what nation I'm part of? United States. That's it. That's all that matters. I'm born here. I'm happy. At what time should you apply for jobs? I think in 3 months. So when I applied to my developer job, I was not ready to be a developer. But I applied anyway and I got it. I didn't apply because I'm ready. You will never be ready. You just need to go all out. Okay. Can I do everything on my MacBook Pro? Yes, sir. Do you ever think about opening your own tech company? I kind of technically am, and I'm not. So I'm just building something. Do you have plans yet when you retire? Good question. I don't ever plan on retiring. I'll probably stop working when I can't work anymore. Like, I will go crazy if I retire and have nothing to do. I want to keep building stuff. I want to keep building companies. I want to keep inspiring people, right? So even when I'm 70 years old, I still see myself streaming here on YouTube and be like, yo, what's up, YouTube? It's good to see every single one of you guys. Welcome to the new video. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. What's the tech stack to use? I like the MERN stack. I wonder why they have programming coding opportunities in Anchorage, Alaska. Because there is. No wonder why. Okay. Any other questions? There's a lot. Holy. Anything else? Krishan 2020? Nope. Oh my gosh. Chris, when should you start learning web development? Chris, where should you start learning? You can use Udemy. Some people use Udemy because they don't want to pay $25 a month for Treehouse. And do Udemy. When I start making my own courses, I will be using Udemy. That's for sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'll create my own platform. D. Thompson, you became a dev at 30? Dang, bro, you're old. Just kidding. I'm turning 3. Yo, I am turning 27 in 10 days. 10 days. Not 27. Sorry. I'm turning 33 in 10 days. So I'm pretty old myself, bro. So what is the name of your new company? Can you say? Just confused with the title. I can't say. Sorry. I can't. I literally cannot say until January when I start. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna ruin that. Are you half Filipino? I think I'm full. I think I just have some Chinese. Like there's a reason when I smile, my eyes close. So I probably have some. I know my grandma on my mom's side has some Chinese blood in her, so I have some Chinese in me. How long should I stay at your first dev job? Stay there until you get a new one. But I would start applying, right? Unless you really are happy there, then of course. Can you go full time from YouTube? I can. I literally can. Like one video. So like, all right. So literally, guys, I can make YouTube for the money, right? I could do videos for the money. I don't. I'm going to show you something. Like if I did full-time YouTube, I can easily make a lot of money, but I never did YouTube for the money. So for example, my video of me, like the video from 2 videos ago, what I made from that alone is $377. You probably can't see it, but yeah, $377 from just 40,000 views. My last video from just a few views already it's about to break $100, right? So if I upload a video 5 days a week, I could easily make a living from this. But I do YouTube because I want to help people. I never did it to make money. I never did. I did it to help people. I lost my spot again. Where do you see demand going? I'm starting out with coding. MERNstack. That's the way to go. Google what MERNstack is if you don't know what it is. Did you learn data structures and algorithms? Nope, never did, bro. Let's see what else. Message retracted from Brandon. I'm 29. What do you mean old? My bad. Yo, I'm turning 33, dudes. I'm 33. I'm single. I got 2 dogs, and I think because my 2 dogs make me happy, I'll be single forever. How does the job market look now with COVID? It's not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's so many opportunities out there, but it is mainly for people who are experienced. To be honest, but people are hiring junior developers though because they are cheaper than like mid-level or senior developers. And all your developer jobs, do you work in building websites or web apps? I did a lot of web apps. I did a lot of landing pages. Now I'm doing full like websites with my contract position. Yeah, Shannon, 33 isn't old. I know. I don't feel old. I feel young. I think old is like when you're 45. But again, when people are 18, they're like, I think old is when you're 30. So you're 20, Beyonce? Yo, if you become a developer by the time you're 21, you are set for life. Do you know that? If you could learn code at that young age, if I learned code, if I became a dev by 21, and then by this time now I'd have 12 years of experience, oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. Just imagine. Wait, is someone spamming again? It looks like someone's spamming. I don't know who though. Clothing brand. I don't see the link to your store in the video description. Oh, it's not on this one. It's on my other video descriptions. Developerbranded.com. Christian. Wait. D. Thompson said, I started to learn code at 30. I was working in a gas station, then started free code. Oh, yeah. I realized I could change my life at that point. You know what's crazy, though? Just to be honest, guys, I think a lot of people limit themselves. And it's so sad, man. It is really sad because the reason I did not become a dev until I was 27 is this. I thought that I can't do it. Like, I was made to believe that if you're poor then and you don't have a degree, you don't go to college, you don't have rich parents, you'll be poor for the rest of your life. You'll be struggling. And I thought that was normal because a lot of friends I had, which were 5 years older, 10 years older than me, were still struggling. And so I literally believed, that would never happen to me. And that is the reason I never tried to really succeed because I thought it will never happen to someone like me. Now, I'm at a point where like, wow, like this is I couldn't even dream of this. Like, I thought I thought I would reach half of where I've gone so far. But I'm going above and beyond. And it is crazy because even the hiring manager I spoke to was like, Chris, this is nothing. This is just the beginning of where you're starting right now. Like, it's scary. And the fact that I can do all of that and build my businesses because I'm trying to be smart about it by hiring people is terrifyingly scary because I don't know how I will handle all of this, right? So you have to understand that no one can limit you, no matter where you live. Literally, no matter where you live. No one can limit you but you. If you keep thinking there's no way, there will never be a way. But if you realize and understand that there's a way to succeed, that there's a way to do something you think is not possible, like, then do it. Maybe the NBA is a little different, right? But then share your code or whatever. It's a little easier than the NBA, right? I can't do the NBA, dude. I'm so short. I'm like 5'8". I'm Asian, though, by the way. I'm Filipino. But the only person that limits you is yourself. And so it's so annoying, man. There's so many friends I've tried to help learn code, and they keep thinking, no, it won't happen to me. But then other people who realize they can learn code at the same time did it, and they're still at the same place they're at in their life. And it's so frustrating. Like, the only person that can limit you is you. You have to understand that anyone can get in this industry. All you have to do is work your ass off. If you're willing to do that, you'll get in. You will, no matter how old you are, no matter how much confidence you have in yourself. I have the worst confidence in myself than you would ever think. I think I'm the least confident person right now in this channel, like everyone who's watching. You can ask my previous boss, an entrepreneur. He told me, Chris, you undervalue yourself, you know, and even like a lot of people tell me that, but that's just me. And like, don't let that control what you can do with your life. That's all I'm going to say. Krishan, you said you were going to make your boot camp. You're going to have a certain number of students. So it's like a live school video, self-paced. Yeah. Well, it will be an in-person boot camp. And I'll probably like accept like maybe 3 or 5 online students, but it'll all be free at a time. Because I want to make sure that the people who go to that boot camp that I have, you know, can learn have the best quality teaching, right? So I'm not just going to have 100 students. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of freaking. I cannot keep up with all this. Oh my gosh. Age doesn't matter. That's true. I know someone who went to community college in 50s and is programming now. That's awesome, man. I'm 14 years old and I want to know what do you think. Is it too early to start? No. If you're 14 years old, learn code now. Oh my gosh. By the time you're 18, because the fact that you're so young, you can literally you can soak up so much knowledge. Man. Heck yeah. I'm 33 yesterday. Can I still learn? Yes, you can. Let's see. There's a lot of questions, so I'm gonna answer. You can learn even if you're 80. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I guess, right? I guess. I mean, if that's what you want to do, yeah. I don't know. You can learn code, but I don't know if about getting a job because that's hard at 80. But you never know though. So maybe one person could be the first and prove me wrong. 5'8" short on 5'6" thanks for making me a midget. Oh, my bad, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. What do you think about Golang? Should I learn it? Golang is actually pretty popular. But if you want to do it, don't ask me. Learn what you want to learn. But if you want to really be in demand, you have to learn the Merge stack or learn React.js at least. Okay. Hi, Sean. Any practical tips with motivation when you get stuck on the topic of learning code? Keep going. You're going to fail. Keep failing. You learn by failing, literally. All right. Yes, the question's almost running out. That means I can end the stream soon, huh? Unless you guys ask more questions. Let's see. I'm 44 learning code now. Awesome. Dino, you can do it, bro. Will you hire from India? No, sorry, man. There's a bunch of articles right now. Lady in Japan learned at 80. What? Nah, I'm Googling this right now, bro. What? Woman in Japan learned code at 80 years old. No way. Holy crap, bro. 82 years old in 2017. So she's like, if she's still alive, she's like 86 now. She learned code. She wrote her own iOS game application. What the heck? That is crazy. Wow. That is amazing. All right. Doesn't matter how old you are. That is freaking amazing. I should have Googled that earlier. How many hours a day would you... Oh, by the way, if you guys want to know, if you want to make sure I read your message, put at Chris Sean. Because it's like the messages pop out more since there's so many on right now. I can't answer everything. Is web still worth learning? Yes, sir. 110%. How many hours a day would you make when practicing web-related topics? Minimum 1 to 2 hours a day. How much JavaScript did you know when you started applying to the job? I knew zero JavaScript. Zero. The people they were looking for were people who were like mid-level and senior developers, right? So I got lucky, but I knew zero. What do you think about fan companies? I personally don't want to work at a fan company, but you never know. One company I would be interested in, not Facebook. I got offers from Facebook for the front-end engineer position. Not Google, right? Although if you work at Google, your career is set for life, but my career is I'm building my own business. I'm not worried about the future. But Amazon is where I would love to work, probably, because they just do so many different things. And the way Amazon's run, my mentor is from Amazon, so that's why I know so much about it right now. But man, the way they push you to become better it's amazing. It's amazing, and you just learn so much by working at that company. The people you work with are freaking geniuses, right? Hi, Chris. What do you think? Let's see. What were the biggest factors for your mindset shift? Good question. This is important. Biggest difference for mindset shift is this. I don't ever want to live in a car anymore. I don't want to see my parents struggling and freaking then I have to cry in my car because I was so lazy that I couldn't get a good job where if my parents need help, I could help them. I have a skin disorder, it's like eczema, and the medicine's super expensive. I never want to have to suffer through that again. Those were my reasons. Those were literally the main reasons. And that's why now that I'm at where I'm at in my career, I take care of my parents really well and I make sure to have the best insurance every single time. So that was the biggest factor in my mindset. But I think and that's why I'm really thankful to my family. I literally got kicked out of every house I lived in. I got kicked out of my mom's house, my dad's house, my uncle's house, my aunt's house. I lived with all of them. No one wanted me. And when I got kicked out of the last house where I have nowhere to live, I was suffering for like 5 years, but that was the best part of my life because I learned to be hungry. I learned what it takes to work hard, and I know what it's like to literally be at rock bottom, and I never want to go there again. Lolo says, should I stay in college? What languages do you use? I think you should learn code outside of college and do college at the same time. It depends on if your college is super expensive. I don't know, honestly. But, I would, if you're in school now, just learn code outside until you get a job and then quit if you want. That's what I would do. Do you have to be good at math? Nope, you don't. Anything is possible. Oh, wow. I'm really behind on these messages. Holy crap. Hi, I'm a 19-year-old watching your channel, Chris, and I'm learning to code in Rust. You're lying. No, you're not. You're 92 years old. You have to message me on Instagram. There's no way. Really? That's amazing. You have to be joking with me. You have to be trolling me. There's no way. Oh my gosh. As soon as I said put Chris Sean, everyone. There's so many orange messages now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Chase says, looking to get my first dev job. I live in LA. I know you have experience there. What salary should I expect? Yeah, $50K minimum. In LA, it's so... Dude, when I was making $45K a year on my first dev job, it was so hard to survive. Really hard to survive. I did have debt, though, so that was my fault in the car. That was really my fault. But, yeah, $50K minimum. I would aim for 70, to be honest. All right, one tip is that you have to aim high in these salary negotiations. Okay? For example, let's say there's a position paying $100,000 a year. Guess what? The max budget is probably $130,000, $120,000. If you ask for $100,000 when they can offer you $120,000, $130,000, that's your loss. And there's extra $20,000, $30,000, and that's a big difference. So you have to negotiate for a higher number every single time. Every single time. Don't settle because they want to pay you less, right? So yeah. Andrew, how much JS did you know when you started? I answered that already. I knew 0. You are so inspiring, Chris. What do you think about full stack? It's not for me. If you want to do it, go for it. Some people get PhD degrees at 40. Yeah, it's interesting. That's true. What are some good project ideas to get noticed? I mentioned it on my podcast with Chow Codes. If you guys want to check that out, Chow Codes has literally, I think it was his latest podcast that we had with him. Checked it out, and I mentioned what you should do there. Actually, that's one of my favorite podcasts I've ever done, by the way. Were you ever in a gang in LA? No. I grew up in the Bay Area, the Daly City. There were gangs everywhere. I didn't know I grew up in the ghetto, by the way, until like after I left. But there were gangs everywhere, so that's why I was a big gamer. My parents made sure that I just played games because all my friends were doing drugs like crazy, going to jail, people getting stabbed, people trying to recruit me to gangs, and I just wanted to play, 007 on my Nintendo 64. That saved me from joining a gang. So no, that's why I'm proud to say I've never done drugs in my life. I've literally never done nothing. I don't even drink alcohol. I drink Diet Coke and water. So, yeah. What should a mid-level developer be able to do? Oh, dang, that's a good question. I think it depends on the company. You should be able. You need to know the basics. You need to know. I think you just need to know the basics, but be able to be a problem solver too. But you're not the person that everyone goes for questions. Maybe a junior goes to you for questions, but the senior has to know everything. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Raphael, what do you think most of social platforms adding stories? I think Twitter adding that's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, that's gonna help me get more views and anything I need content to have. But I mean, why not? Right? Why not? Yeah, if it's gonna help the platform, do it. I guess it's just interesting that Twitter did that. What are some backend stacks? I don't know. I'm sorry. I know HTML, CSS, and JS, but I still cannot get internship. Where do you live? Where do you live? That's a question too. Hey, Chris, do you have a CS degree? Nope. I dropped out of college, bro. Yes, the question's almost done. Oh my gosh, there's more questions. Holy crap. I heard someone say something about Daly City, but yeah, I'm from Daly City. I went to Westmore and Jefferson High School. Let's see. I lost my spot. I'm sorry. How long do you think it takes to be good and fully understand JavaScript? I'm still learning to fully understand it. So I would say 3 or 4 years. Amazon's hiring for Nashville office right now, software engineers and product managers. Yeah, I don't want to work for... I can't say it. Oof. Never mind. I almost spilled something. Yo, if you guys can you like this video though? Come on, we got 197 likes right now, dudes. Can we not at least hit 200? That would be really awesome. If you can do that, please. I would appreciate that like crazy. All right, Miko, thanks for joining us, man. What should I stick with to get a front-end dev job? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, yeah, and learn React.js. How did you build your online developer brand? By posting content on YouTube, by posting content on Instagram, Twitter. But the content I put isn't to make money. I don't sell people. Even though I've developed a branded apparel in my own desk pads, I barely post on social media or Twitter to tell people to buy my products. My goal is to give people value. But of course, there's going to be a time I'm going to say, hey, these products are ready, buy it, right? A lot of my network came from Twitter, but the reason my Twitter grew is because of YouTube. From Daniel, how long do you think it takes to be good fully understood? Oh, I already answered that. Some people get preached. All right, someone already said that. Holy, I'm so lost. All right, so let's scroll down a little bit more. So, group of Redwood City, 20 minutes from Daly City. Really? I thought it was like 45 because of traffic, bro. That Bay Bridge. Was that the Bay Bridge? That's the San Mateo Bridge I remember I had to cross. The traffic, crazy. Watching videos got me to learn coding. Appreciate the content. Keep it going. Thanks. The conspiracy. Appreciate it, bro. How much time does it take to learn web development? Your whole life. What language do you use? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Vue.js, React.js, PHP, Twig. I work with SQL. That's what I work with. Chris, what do you think about degrees in programming? I don't think you need it. I live in Plano, Dallas area, and I'm 18. Yo, you're near Dallas. That's a tech bubble, bro. Houston. Oh, yeah, Dallas is a tech bubble, so that's a good spot to be living in, homie. Let's see. I cannot keep with these questions. You guys keep it coming. I can't stop. All right, let's see. Drink some water first. I told you, Diet Coke and water is my life. Any suggestions, monitor shares, desks? That stuff does not matter. Yo, these desks were sent to me for free. Like, I didn't buy them. Oh, sorry, I bought this desk. This desk I'm on right now and the desk in my room, I didn't buy. I mean, the desk I have in my house, the two of them, I didn't buy it. They were given to me. Like, the desk doesn't matter, man. I personally like Uplift desk. They're the best, hands down. So I might buy one when I move to my new place in Virginia Beach. Monitor, whatever you want. I don't like really long ultra wide monitors. I prefer having like 2 monitors. So 4K monitors is definitely a need. LG, if you prefer developers, because LG has good, color. Well, I don't know what it's called, but the colors are perfect. So you can get the colors you need. You know what your videos look like, your pictures will look like when you upload them onto your server. Should code newbies learn to test their code? Yep, I didn't do that, and I got in trouble a lot as an entrepreneur. What do you think is the best social media for marketing, and do you think you should be budget for maximum gain? Facebook for marketing. Facebook. Other than that, I that's what I really use, to be honest. Let's see. When are you coming back to Vegas? I was thinking going back to Vegas in March. It's either Vegas in March or go to Virginia Beach. The desert or the ocean. That's tough. What's the podcast name? Just literally Google YouTube Chow Codes. CHAU Codes, and you'll find his channel. You know what? Let him know that you found him from this freaking live stream. Let him know. Please. Okay, please. What do you think about Ruby Rails? Ruby and Ruby Rails is awesome. It could be used in particular situations. I mean, I have nothing against it. Ruby and Rails, what's so awesome about that is literally it is the easiest. Is that called a library framework? Whatever it is the easiest library framework you can learn for Ruby. You're in Dallas. Oh, you're in Plano, Dallas, Texas, dude. Then you're 18. Don't worry about it. You can't get a job here. That's fine. Keep learning code for the next year or two. You will get a job. Like if you give up, you won't. But you will get a job, 100% guaranteed, if you keep building your skill. San Francisco, yeah, I'm from Frisco too, bro. My family's business was there. How do you negotiate salary after? All right. So I'm excited. All right. Someone asked me this question: how do you negotiate your salary? All right. After a year of software dev, I don't know about at that job, but for a new job, this is how you do it. Someone taught me this. All right. I'm excited. I got to do this right because I'm going to make a video on this, by the way. So how do you negotiate your salary as a developer and a new job? Because that's the biggest bumps, right? Like the biggest pay bumps I've ever had was because I got a new job. So, for example, I'm here, I'm talking to the hiring manager, right? And the hiring manager's like, all right, Chris, what are you looking for? What are you looking for in pay? That's a good question. What is your budget? I mean, you have to ask that, right? And someone said, well, and someone might ask, well, what were you paid at your last company? And then my response would be like, sorry, I can't tell you. I actually signed something last company where I can't actually share what I earned at that last job. Right. And so that way that person would be like, oh, okay. Right. And then, cause they have to actually tell you their budget. And let's say it's between 220 to 250K. Ask for the max. Do not ask for who. All right. If someone tells you the budget's between $80,000 and $100,000, do not ask for $80,000. Ask for $100,000. I mean, I can understand if you're desperate for a job, and you ask for 80, hopefully they would hire you because you want less money, right? But I personally will always ask for the highest pay. That's how you do it. I live in Las Vegas. That's a good tech area. Thanks, Jay's Crazy Gaming. Wait, Jay's Crazy Gaming. You bought a hoodie from me, right? Your name sounds so familiar. Did you buy a hoodie from me? Because I know I sent a hoodie in Las Vegas. What do you think is the best social media for marketing? I already answered that. All right. There is a lot of freaking questions. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to go towards the bottom, guys, so I can keep up. All right, so what are some good tutorials for learning Flexbox? I don't know, man. Just literally YouTube. That's enough. Someone said, Daniel said I live in Irvine. Do you think I should start looking for a job in LA? Dude, Irvine's a tech bubble too. There's so many jobs in Irvine. There's so many jobs in Irvine, Newport Beach, Orange County in general. Like literally all of Orange County. So there are jobs there. I would not want to live in LA because Irvine is the nicest and safest place to live in California, to be honest. So I would stay in Irvine. It's also really expensive. My rent was $2,400 a month. It's crazy. But now my rent here is like, I can't say, but it's really, really cheap. How old are you? 30, turning 33. Darn it, man. Thanks for streaming. What do you think of the Odin project? What's the Odin project? Sorry, dude. I don't watch anything like. I kind of live in my own bubble. Oh, the Odin project. Wait, is this another thing where they take your salary when you get a job? If it is, I don't approve. That's all I'm gonna say. React Native or Flutter? Sorry, I don't really know what Flutter is. I'm sorry, man. I know I'm a bad dev. Thank you very much for the motivation. Appreciate it, bro. People don't care about your diploma or GED when you get a job, man. No one even checks. Honestly, no one checks if you have a diploma or GED. So that doesn't matter. FB frontend may not ask as much as DS questions as backend, but from what I understand, they still ask in Def React. Yeah, they do. Well, Facebook made React, right? Pixar didn't happen. What the heck? Christian, what's your budget? I'm looking for a React job. Sorry, bro. I'm about to hire. I'm interviewing 3 people right now, and I'm gonna make my final decision on who I'll officially hire on Friday. So I'm giving them a coding test on Thursday and tomorrow. Let's see. I was in college hire with no expectations, so I just took the first offer. Any tips asking a raise? For sure, man. Just stick to that, man. Use that to gain experience and get a new job. Like a company giving you a raise will not be anywhere as good compared to if you got a new job at a new company. I went from 45K to 70K to my second job. From that, then I went from 70 to 135, right? And then my new job, just imagine, right? So it's like just get a new job. That's the best way to increase your income. Do your employees watch your YouTube channel? Yeah, they do. Even my boss, everyone watches it. But I mean, it's me. I mean, I'm not going to hide who I am. So they know that I tell the truth on whenever I tell them things. Like, do your employees watch your YouTube videos? An entrepreneur, the CTO, watched all my videos. He still does. I actually texted him the other day telling him, hey, I got a new job. He knows what company. I told him, thank you because you're the reason I'm the developer I am today. And employees do watch my channel, and it's all good. Were there any main influence for you to focus JS over Python? The job market was influence. The job market was influenced. And then Jay Coding says, yes. I remember, see, bro, you were one of the first people to buy the hoodies, man. I appreciate it. I'm like, I remember I Googled where you lived. I'm like, this guy lives this close. I was like so excited that like a Las Vegas native bought it. So thank you, man. Thanks for the support, dude. I really appreciate it. Someone else says, Irvine, was there any, I already answered that. So after learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, what would be the next step? React.js. Are you checking out them on laptops? Nope, I don't need anything else. I'm content with what I have. For an engineer from Manila here, what do you think of pursuing career in DevOps? I think DevOps pays better. But if you're in Manila, I think Manila, the front-end developers make like $700 a month in USD, which is like probably 25 to 30,000 PHP, Filipino dollars. So yeah. List of languages and technology you are working on now. I already shared that. Sorry, man. But HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I mean, sorry, I already answered that. Is full stack worth it? Yeah, it is worth it. I mean, easier for you to get a job than just a front end developer because you know more things. Like, I would love if one of the developers I'm hiring knows front end and back end, but they're mainly front end. So, are you strictly hiring Philippines? I am for now. I am because I really want to like give back to that country, in whatever way I can. Do you consider a good React? What do you consider a good React developer? I don't know. Someone who can build things and solve problems. That's it. Is it worth moving to US for web development? I'm from India. Yes, it is, bro. 45K monthly or yearly? 45K in the Philippines or in the US? Kyle Torres. Oh, you just donated $5 without a question? Kyle? Thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you. Like, really, thank you so much. Oh, I see your question. Is a tech degree from Team Treehouse worth it? Okay, so I'm not sponsored by Treehouse, right? I am affiliate of theirs. I do believe in what they teach. Honestly, I think it is worth it, the tech degree, because you have someone mentoring you. So you're technically paying for a mentor as well to help you out. Aside from that, you don't need it. Do the regular $25 a month, right? And if you want, maybe pay a mentor, like for $50 a week. I don't know, 30. I don't know. Maybe find a mentor somewhere else. You don't need it. You don't need a tech degree. Now, if you could afford it, do it. It'll fast track you learning code because the tech degree is amazing. But other than that, man, no, don't. House versus apartment. I'd rather get an apartment, but I like a house for my dogs. Let's see. Is it worth to work in India as a developer? I don't know, but I don't live there. What advice would you give to 20-year-old version of you? 23-year-old version of me? Stop playing World of Warcraft. Stop it. You don't need to be an orc rogue, bro, and be the top DPS in your freaking guild. That's what I tell myself. Learn code. Stop playing freaking Counter-Strike and freaking learn code. That's the advice I would give myself, man. Chris, 10 years down the line, you're going to yell at yourself on YouTube live stream saying how stupid you were when you were 23. That's what I would tell myself. Did you live in Bay Area? Ever live in the Bay Area? Yes, I did. I lived in Daly City. I lived in Redwood City. I lived in Belmont. I lived in San Francisco. I lived in Sacramento. Oh, sorry, Bay Area. I lived everywhere in the Bay Area. What does being good at lead code help you get? Chris, does being good at lead code help you get a girlfriend? What? Of course it does, man. What the heck? All right, next question. Just wanted to say that watching your videos have helped me with my struggles and imposter syndrome. You're such an inspiration. I appreciate it, man. You should put up an examples of coding tests to use. Well, good question. I will. My new video is in January. I have a plan of like what I'm going to upload. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Since you know DS and Algo, does that put strain on your work? Nope, not for what I do. Where's the new company? It's in Silicon Valley. It's rare to see Filipino in the tech field here in Irvine. I don't know any Filipinos who's not in the medical field. That's true, man. Every Filipino is either a nurse, a doctor, pharmacist, or whatever. Mostly the women are. It's true. But I'm glad I went to tech because during COVID, I don't have to work at the hospital. I work from home. I could work from anywhere in the country. You know, one of the first world problems that I have right now is this, like for the last 4 weeks, I was stressed out. Looking, where do I want to live in the U.S.? I would literally, on that laptop in the back, I'd go to Zillow. I'd literally just pick a state and look at all the houses and apartments. Then I would Google that area. I was looking at Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Tampa, Florida, to live where Coding Phase is at, Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C., Chicago, like everywhere. And it was so stressful. And I'm like, you know what? I'll stay where I'm at, and then I'll live in Virginia Beach for a bit or go back to Vegas. Yeah. All right. Is it better to learn from book or YouTube? I hate books. I've never used a book. I've used it once and I failed, and I just use videos. Your Discord link is broken. Oh, really? My bad. Hold on. Let me get the link right now. The link's to my other videos. I just didn't update it here, which is my bad. Sorry, my bad. Dang it. Here. I don't think I can update it here though. Can I? I might mess it up. I'm scared that I will. So I'll post it here. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for letting me know, though. Have you ever met anyone with QA background that jumps into dev? I have. I really have. How much did it take you to learn React? I just learned by building things. I'm not a good React developer. I don't consider myself to be the best at React. I never have considered myself to be good at code. I just build things because I like to build things. How much did it? All right, so if I make custom coded sites for specific niches, like for dentists, veterinarians, and charge $3K a site and code called a lot, I test myself online. Do you think it would be possible? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Literally, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call people like every lunch hour for 1 to 2 hours, and like cold call a bunch of people, or I might hire someone to do it. Since you don't know, oh, yeah, I already read that. What do you advise to give someone who has no motivation and who don't know what path progress should take? Please, I need one. Good question, man. I mean, look, where are you in life? Are you happy? Like, are you happy where you're in life? Like, when you look back, when you come 65 or whenever you die and you're about to die, when you think about like, yo, I'm happy, no regrets in my life. Is that how you're going to feel? If not, then do something about it. If you don't do anything now, you will be in the same position you are now. I know so many friends, and it's so sad, 5 years ago, who are in the same position now. And it's sad. They didn't do anything about it. And then they just settled for like a particular job. And it's so annoying for me, right? Because I care about them, right? Like, if you don't do something, your life won't change. I'll tell you that. I would get a townhouse. That townhouses in Houston, Texas are freaking nice. I've seen those too. Chris, I saw learning code because of you and your story. Very motivating. You're a great human. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Really. Thank you. That was so kind of you, Catalin, to say that. Yeah, I like having background to rage. So, Alex, there's nothing more better than a high income earner that tries to answer almost everyone and listens to everyone more wins, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm losing my voice right now. I do need to make a video tonight, but I'll probably do it tomorrow instead now. I'm learning code right now. What are tips or projects that will help me progress? Tips and projects, just build. I think people focus too much on what project to build. You just have to build. And you need to keep building nonstop, like continuously. Keep learning, keep growing, keep building. That is the way to go. That's how you learn. I have a friend. Oh, it's so frustrating because he made more money than me right off the bat. He built like 50 different projects. He got a job in Utah paying him $90K a year like that, $95K a year. I'm like, what? My first job paid me $45,000, bro. And it's cheaper in freaking Utah. So I was so jealous. I was mad at myself. I'm like, why didn't I do that, right? So he just built a lot of projects to show that he can do something. And the more you build, the better you're at coding. The more projects you build, the better developer you become. The least projects you build, the weaker developer you become. So your goal is not to just watch videos. The more things you build, the better you become. That's it. Why do I become a better developer at a real job? Because I'm building projects consistently. Oh, Cal Torres. Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't know how to add the question. Dude, you donated another $5. Thank you. The first time, you're a huge inspiration. I do plan to do the front-end tech degree to fast track. For sure, man. Let me know how that goes, bro. Let me know how it goes. If you want, easy link into my description. I'm just saying. You don't have to, though. All right, let's see. I have no idea where I was earlier. I have experienced physical problems sitting down hours a day. No, that's why I buy good chairs. So my gaming chair is outside, but I use this chair. All right. Don't mind my stomach. This chair, I got it from Office Depot, or was it? Yeah, Office Depot. It was like $400. No back problems. It was a huge investment. Do you have one of those stand-up desks? Yeah, the one I'm on is a stand-up desk, right? Stand-up desk. This is what I use for gaming and stuff. That's not. I never stand up when coding. I did in the office, but now that I'm home, why? When you buy a new clock, send me the one that's behind you. I'm not going to buy a new clock, bro. My bad. Hey, Sean, how do you maintain your discipline working remotely? Yo, that's hard, man. Yo, maintaining discipline when working remote is so hard. Like, even for me now. So my schedule is this. So I wake up like at 10 a.m. every day. I sleep late, though. I sleep like at 2 or 3. But I take a shower in the morning. I put on regular clothes. Oh, I'm sorry. I wake up, I work out, then I take a shower every morning. I have to, 5 days a week. I don't work out on the weekends. And then, like, I literally have to schedule my day. Like, on my Google Calendar, I schedule my day hour by hour. And that's what I need to do because, like, if not, I'm going to be so lazy. And I don't want to make that a habit because I plan on working remote my entire life. So, yeah. Do you have one of those? Oh, yeah, I already answered that. Emerson, dude, thank you for the donut, man. Hi, I'm from Brazil, bro. God bless you. Dude, you did not have to donate that money to me. Bro, oh, thank you. Appreciate it, man. You guys are so kind. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't mind my stomach. Bro, you making fun of me? Okay. Dang, I lost track of this stuff. Chris, please slap me across the face for not putting more effort in learning code. I would, but you are not in front of me. I'll send you my address, though, so I can do it in person. As a YouTuber and self-taught, is that okay to do it at the same time or focus only? Bro, I did that same thing. I focused. Dang, my desk is too low. I focused on the same thing, right? I did YouTube and I was learning code, but I focused on them equally. I want to do both at the same time. And I'll tell you this, I don't regret it. YouTube has changed my life. Like, YouTube has been paying my rent since month number 1 on YouTube, right? So it's still paying my rent. It's paying my bills. Now my salary is paying my bills, but I'm using YouTube to invest in, like, you know, my employees and stuff. So, like, YouTube, I think everyone should do. It's so easy. What do I upload to YouTube? Like, let me just look at my channel real quick. Like, the stuff I upload here on YouTube is so simple. Come on, Sash Krishan. Like when I'm looking at my channel right now, my videos, what is it? I'm hired. My new dream job as a developer, right? What else? Let's see. I quit my job as a developer. Build your brand, the benefits of, like, it's so simple. I just sit in front of a camera and I'm just literally sharing my life. So do both. It's so simple. And then if you want, like, I hired my own editor. I could recommend him to you. Just pay him to edit your videos. Like now I don't edit my videos. It helps so much so I can focus on the things I need to focus on. What do you think about Florida opportunities? Sorry, I don't know much about Florida, man. So I can't really answer that. Do you still play games? Yes. Valorant. Bro, I'm so close to Diamond in Valorant. And then Call of Duty. Call of Duty with child codes is so fun. Is he even on? I think I messaged him. Did he even respond to me? He didn't even respond to me, bro. Child codes? Oh, whatever, man. I need to talk to him. Let's see. So many questions. What's your weekly workout routine? So, I mean, I just started again like 2 weeks ago. So Monday I do deadlifts, and then I do a back workout. And then on Tuesday do back and bicep, and then on Tuesday I take a break. Sorry, Tuesday no. On Tuesday I just do like I forgot what you call that, where you just like do crazy movements for like 30 seconds and then you rest, or 60 seconds and you rest for 30. I forgot what that's called. Anyway, and then Wednesday I don't have my bench yet, but I'm ordering my what do you call that? My squat rack and my bench press thing. That'll arrive hopefully next week. But then yeah, I just do push-ups and then work on my triceps extensions, And then Thursday same thing, like the freaking cardio stuff. And then Friday legs. Leg day is my favorite. I freaking love leg day. It is the best. I love leg day. That's why I'm like dropping so much money on freaking squat rack for the basement downstairs, because I love leg day. All right. I still hiring here in PH? Sorry, bro. I've already settled down to 3 potential applicants right now that I'm doing one more interview with. You need to put projects in portfolio. Wait, why did my channel upload 2 videos? Wait, is there really 2 videos on my channel right now that's like streaming? This is embarrassing. Wait, this is embarrassing. Did I upload something embarrassing? Oh my gosh. I need to delete this video. Hold on. Delete forever. Thank you. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That's so freaking embarrassing. Okay. I uploaded a video of me testing something. I'm such a noob. Anyway. Yeah, hit training. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my allergies. Okay. So I missed a lot of questions. Yeah, so this is a good one. Have you reached a point in your career where you can afford to invest in securities? Yes. So I'm paying off my debt first, and I'm going to invest in my 301 and Roth IRA. But I'm just building businesses. I'm investing in businesses, my own businesses, and I'm hiring the people to help me do it. So yes, fortunately. Someone's asking me to show, who do you recommend to edit videos? I have someone I do hire in the Philippines to do it. He's really good too. Kishoshi resume. I don't even have my resume anymore. I don't even update my resume. The job I just got, I never sent anyone a resume, by the way. Do you know that? I sent no one my resume. I just, like, they reached out to me, they saw my LinkedIn, and then that's it. So I get so sore that I can't stretch my arms after not working out for a while. Bro, working out's so addicting, man. I freaking love it. What's your view on artificial intelligence and thoughts on pursuing as a career for someone? Yo, AI is the future. Like, I'm eventually going to learn AI too, so do it. Everybody loves to be 6 feet tall until it's leg day. That's true. That's so true, man. Yeah. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, for guys on Twitch, sorry. Yeah, I'm reading everything on YouTube. Sorry, Arky. Yeah, sorry guys. I can't see the chats here. Hold on, I can see it now. Oh, I feel bad. Oh man. Hold on, guys. I feel bad for the people on Twitch because like they're leaving comments and stuff and I couldn't read it. But now I can. All right, so where were we? If my channel becomes successful, I want to have a podcast with you. Dude, we can get a podcast now. DM me on Instagram or Twitter. It'll be better. We'll do a podcast. Because I use can I use any computer laptop? Yeah, any. But the specs that you need is you need 16 gig. Do not do 18 gigabytes of RAM. You need 16 gigabytes of RAM to freaking code on a computer. You need 16 gigabytes of RAM. Is it rare for you to work alongside women in web dev coding? No. I worked with a female developer at Entrepreneur. There wasn't any at my last job because I was the only developer. But no, I wanted to hire a female developer, but no one applied. So, what is the best YouTuber for learning to code that you use? I don't watch other YouTubers. Sorry. Yeah, I don't watch other YouTubers at all. I made it a goal because I'm the type of person that gets jealous easy. Like, that's my personality. Like, not jealous, but like discouraged. Discouraged is the better word. Yeah, I get discouraged really easy. And that's because when I see someone doing really well and I'm not, it discourages me like crazy, right? So like, oh my gosh, wait, we got a bunch of people subscribing on Twitch right now. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, thank you for everyone subscribing on Twitch. I didn't even realize this. Thank you. Love you guys. Oh gosh, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But yeah, what was I? Yeah, sorry, I totally lost what I was doing. I'm so sorry. Looking at two chats at the same time. All right, Alex, have a good one, man. Where can I download more RAM? Huh? When do you get tired? Every day, all day. Jax, I have only 8 gig of RAM. I mean, it depends on the things that you're doing. I mean, when you're using like Gulp, when you're using things like, when you're running tasks, using these like Bitbucket or whatever programs, it helps to have 16 gigabytes RAM. You don't want your computer to be slow when you do this, right? So, yeah. Dang, thank you everyone for the freaking downloads. You know what? On YouTube, there is a join button. I never try to sell to anyone. Here on YouTube, you see that little join button on the next to subscribe? If anyone wants to join, I'm just saying, I would appreciate it. You don't have to. I'm just saying. I never do this stuff. I feel so weird asking. I didn't realize you answered my question. I rewatched the whole stream to see if there was anything I missed from the start. My bad, bro. You're the man. Bulgarian Daniel, no problem, bro. Thank you for the donut, man. You did not have to donate just to say that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Let's see. If you ever want people to talk to on podcasts, hit me up. Yo, if you guys want to be on my podcast here, you know what? I'm going to do something right now. Well, actually, no. You need to message me first. You got to put in that effort. If you want to be on my podcast, but you have to have some kind of following. Because I don't want to just do it with someone who has no following. And the reason is because I want to help people grow too, right? So you have to have some, like, even if it's like you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be big or anything. Just someone who wants to help, like, the community. Like, I want to see that you're doing that too. So if you are doing that, hit me up. We'll do a podcast. I've done podcasts with a bunch of people who I haven't uploaded yet. So you will be on the podcast. Just hit me up. Man, you've come a long way. Been able to provide a great life for your family. Not everyone in your family can code. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, my stepdad's learning code now. I just got a follow on freaking Twitch again from Brogod, Unknown Choices, and Lakshmi. Thanks for subscribing. Man, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you. This is so cool. Okay, they found you on Twitch. They did. Your thoughts on the online remote coding bootcamp versus in-person? Whatever works, honestly. Either one works. I will post on Twitter and social media when I am hiring more developers from the Philippines. Do you still have relatives in Daly City? No, everyone left. Yo, Daly City is so ghetto, man. I didn't know it was ghetto until I left. Penn University has a boot camp. Cool. Will this be your channel as a video? Yes. So I'm not sure that when I start streaming me studying code and building things and do tutorials, if I should do it live on YouTube or Twitch, but it looks like I'll be doing it on YouTube. Are you Filipino? Yes, sir. So, Chris, for your first job, you moved to California from California, Utah? No, my friend did. Mark Johnson. Dude, I actually remember you, too. You leave comments on my videos. Thank you for joining, man. Pff, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, bro. Or sir. Comp TIA, do it or pass, do it. Hey, Chris, when do you think I should learn TypeScript? I have no idea. Learn it. What's the Twitch link? It's literally just, I don't know what my Twitch link is. Just Google, what do you call that? Krishan on Twitch, I guess. Mark Johnson, thank you for freaking, it's showing it on here. Oh, wait, it's showing everything on here. It's showing my YouTube subscriptions. Oh, shoot. Thank you, everyone who subscribed. Holy crap. Whoa, this is crazy. Dang, thank you guys. Holy crap. Because of COVID, I did bootcamp online. Cool, man. Yeah, it's cheap. Go for it. Can you speak Filipino, Tagalog? If you can't, yes. Can you use some words and sentences in Tagalog? No, I can understand it though. I know Korean though. I know Korean and Tagalog. I learned Korean. I can read it. I can write it. I can understand it here and there. I watch Korean dramas. The goal is to watch Korean dramas with no freaking, what do you call that? Captions. That's my dream. Oh man. Gary Game, thanks to follow on Twitch. Oh man. Momo Brown, thanks for subscribing too, bro. Jeez. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, man. This is so cool. Oh, I'm losing my voice. All right, we'll go a little bit longer. How long did it take for you to build up your office setup? It took me 2 years. All these stuff I did not buy overnight. It accumulated within the last 2 years. Your inspiration? Thanks, Dwayne Jones. Web versus mobile dev? Web. Do you have one of those stand-up desks? Yes. Where's the link for that developer branded mats? Oh, just go to developerbranded.com. And then you can see it there. Free shipping if you buy the desk mat. So you made me feel better just right now. I'm bad at knowledge of coding, but I love building stuff with code. For sure. Me too. What? Oh, Mike Johnson, you are very welcome, bro. Thanks for remembering me. Of course I remember. Yo, you know what? I don't think people realize I remember a lot of the comments. I read all. I don't respond to all of them now. It's just there's so many now. It's hard to respond to them. But I do respond to comments. I just can't respond to like all of them all the time now. But I read every comment. So thank you guys. I remember a lot of people. They don't realize it. What, bro? You speak Korean? Nah, I do. Do more live stream like this. I'm sorry, Joshua Fluke's channel. Dude, Joshua Fluke's my homie, bro. He's my homie. I will be streaming more. How you like in Tennessee? I love it. The Southern hospitality is amazing, man. But you know what I learned? When people say God bless your soul or bless your heart, that means that they're freaking they're cursing you, and I've heard that a lot. So I know a lot of people don't like me because I don't know, maybe Asian. Uppercase J, thank you for subscribing again, man. Oh my gosh, he logged in just to drop that sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, this is so crazy. Chris, ever heard of a Data 2 game on stream? Nope. What K-dramas are you watching right now? All of them. From Lala de la Soul to something about like people who scam. I forgot the name of it. And then Startup, of course, Startup on Netflix. And then I'm watching a bunch of stuff on Viki as well. So I watch one episode of Korean drama every single night. Let's see. Chris, ever, you know what that feeling when you go to take a dump when coding and you don't remember where you were at? No. Let's see. I'm watching Coding Phase and you at the both at the same time. Tell Coding Phase to say what's up. Daily City is really ghetto. It really molded us. I'm not in Daily. Yeah, dude, Daily City is ghetto. I didn't realize how ghetto it was though, because I went from Daily City to a nice house in Vegas and I went back to visit Daily City. I didn't feel safe there anymore. Like I had no idea. How much can you make working remote as a Vue dev? A lot, maybe like 100 plus. But starting pay probably like 60, 70. What standing desk do you have? I have Autonomous here, but at home I have Autonomous and I have Uplift. I want to buy an Uplift standing desk. My brother's going to be moving here. So this whole desk setup will be going to the living room. I bought a bed for my brother, so he'll be sleeping in here. In my living room, which is pretty much empty, I'm going to turn that into like my office. So, yeah. All right. Podcast with Joshua Fluke. You know what? That's a good one. I'm going to literally say I want to do a podcast with him. It's going to be fun. Joshua Fluke podcast. Yeah, that'd be fun if he's down. I mean, I never collab with people, but like for a podcast, I'm down. Yo, Startup is good. Yeah, dude, it's so good on Netflix. It's so freaking good. Bless you, Pudding Heart is the worst here in the South. Dude, I heard that today. I went to the freaking car store, Honda and Kings in Tennessee, and then someone said, someone like something bless my, because they know I'm from California, but I'm like, wait, did you just? Like, you know what? Whatever. Let's see. Thoughts on visualized value on Twitter. I don't know who that is. What nationality are you? I'm Filipino. Comments almost done. So that means I can end the stream. Oh my gosh, you're adding more questions. Peace, brother. Welcome to the East, and you are very welcome to New York. I'm 40 and changing my life through learning code. Hey, have a good one, man. Dig 69 Design. That's a cool name. Chris, do you do web design? And should I learn that as well? I don't do web design, but I'm really good at Photoshop, but it's mainly because of YouTube, though. How old are you now? Turning 33 next week. Josh would be great. If I get one, should I get Autonomous or Uplift? Autonomous is cheaper, right? If you get Autonomous, do that. Get the extra large desk, but it takes a while. Same with Uplift, but I prefer Uplift. How you doing, Sean? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Man, this has been a long stream, guys. Oh my gosh, I am exhausted. Thank you guys, seriously, like for joining the stream, man. This is I'm really happy I did the stream. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's so fun talking to you guys. Like and the support, like people subscribing and then joining YouTube as a member and subscribing on or like subscribing on Twitch, like dude, it means a lot. Seriously, you guys have no idea. Like that support is what I'll live for more than just I don't care about making money from YouTube, but that support is just amazing, man. So man, hey Chris, what camera do you use for recording videos? I use let me get it. So wait, why do I have my headset on? Why do I have my headset on? I don't need it. Okay, so I use the Canon R6. So this is what I have. Canon R6. That's what I use for filming. It is super high quality. So I'm looking forward to making my desk setup tour really soon. Best sources for learning intermediate JS. No idea. I just build stuff. Any tips on how to improve on JS after a beginner's course? Build stuff. Let's have barbecue when you visit the Philippines. For sure, man. If I ever, I heard it's not safe in the Philippines no more, so I don't think I'll ever go back there. Maybe, just maybe. Jasmine Williams, thanks for subscribing as well. I appreciate it. Filipino squad. Heck yeah. Okay. Love from India. Thank you. Love your videos, man. Really encouraging for going into development. Thanks, man. Do another video about your equipment. I will. Hopefully I can start filming this tomorrow. All love, man. I want to see the best for you and everyone. Thanks, the Mega Board. Man. All right, guys. Oh, my voice. I am like losing my voice right now. So I've been streaming for like 2 hours and it's 11 p.m. I thought it'd be done by 10. This is crazy. The most I've hit is 245 pounds in the deadlift, bro. And then squat was like 175, I think. But yeah. All right, man. Thank you guys seriously for joining, man. This has means so much to me. I love you all. Maybe I'll start doing this on a weekly basis. Most likely every 2 weeks because, yeah, every 2 weeks. But I really appreciate the support. I love you all. I'm going to see you guys soon. New video coming out Thursday or Friday. All right. So, again, if you guys can, though, I appreciate it. Leave a like on this video. Leave a like. Follow me on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram. Follow me on there. It just helps a lot and just in many ways than you realize, to be honest. So, love you all. I'll see you guys later. It's Sean. It's a Life of Developer. And I'm out. Peace. Oh, and then even for those on Twitch, thank you guys, man, for